Hey everyone, Matt with Remedy Pain and Performance. We're going over some balance progressions today to improve our stability and balance on one leg, on 2 feet, so on and so forth. To improve whatever it may be, the function of the inner ear, your vestibular system, and your overall movement throughout the day or through life. So if you're someone who says, my balance is terrible, great video for you to check out here. I'll be quick, we'll be done in 2 minutes. Shouldn't take long. So we're going to work on some head positions for balance. So when I work with clients, I always have them do balance work on flat ground. So I won't have them stand on a balance pad or a Bosu ball or anything wobbly, because when you go throughout life, you don't have to stand on a Bosu ball or a medicine ball or whatever it is, unless that's your sport for some odd reason. So I always want to train the way I go through life, and 99% of the time, ground is solid, right? Throughout life. And for a lot of people, standing on solid ground is hard enough as is. If you find that too easy, right? If standing on one foot is too easy for you, you can think about adding in some vestibular elements to it to make it a little harder and to make it a little more lifelike, right? Because when we go throughout the day, we're moving around or playing a sport, working out, whatever it may be, my head is a lot of times moving while I have to maintain balance. So, super simple. If you're doing some balance work, if standing on one foot gets really easy, again, you can always make this harder by closing your eyes, right? But if standing on one foot's easy, go ahead and try and add in some head movement. And again, before you do any of this, make sure you're safe, you're doing it safely, have clearance from your doctor to do it. If you have bad balance, make sure there's either someone spotting you or something to hold on to, right? We don't want to get hurt, okay? But when you got all that stuff figured out, so if I'm standing on one leg and that's easy, go ahead and add in some head movement. So you can add some rotations, right? Some tilts, some nods, right? Some diagonal movements, whatever it may be, to get you have these little canals in your inner ear, your semicircular canals, and we want to try and get those activated. So instead of just keeping my head neutral, I want to try and move my head around while I'm balancing to help improve my stability while my body moves, okay? And again, if that gets too easy, eyes open, go ahead and try it with your eyes closed and see how you do. If you can stand on one foot, move your head around for 20 to 30 seconds with your eyes closed, you're probably better than about 80% of America, maybe 90. So something you can work up to. You can also do it with one foot directly in front of the other. So both feet are on the ground, but we're in a pretty narrow position, like you're standing on a balance beam. That's another progression you can use, and again, to add in some head movement. Again, if you're doing some balance work, if you want to improve your balance, I would recommend trying to do it on firm ground as opposed to something wobbly, unless, again, being on something wobbly is your sport, which I don't know of any sports that happens, but to progress it, again, start with eyes open, no head movement, add in some head movement. If that gets easy, close your eyes. And then if that gets easy, close your eyes and move your head. And that should be plenty hard. Again, speed is a factor and distance is a factor. So you may start off with some really slow head turns as opposed to moving quickly in a bigger range of motion. So hope that's helpful. Again, balance is huge, especially as you age. So make sure we're doing some balance work, again, safely. Make sure your doctor's okay with it. You got something to hold on to, so you're not going to fall and hurt yourself. If you guys have questions on this, feel free to ask. I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks.